Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video on Viajar Vale la Pena.
And today from a very special place, because just moments ago I crossed the border that separates California from Oregon, and I was doing the math.
And it's been 7 years, 10 months, and 22 days since we left Argentina with Cynthia in the Estanciera, and today I'm entering a new state.
It was almost 6 months in California, because in the meantime, we went to Argentina, where Cynthia stayed.
I returned to complete my journey from Argentina to Alaska. What do you think?
I feel like I'm in an incredible moment. The Estanciera is running great, and I'm making steady progress each week.
With this goal of reaching Alaska in July, which is the best time to arrive, because after that, it starts to get really cold. There's not much time left.
I'm about 3,850 kilometers from Alaska, and I'm really close.
And if you're wondering what am I doing with a little bag, it's just that back here. Look at this.
That's the Oregon Welcome Center, where two lovely older ladies gave me all the information about the state parks to visit, the outdoor places, and the number of forests and things to do here in Oregon.
I packed a small bag with all the books for parks, beaches, and tours. It's amazing.
I'm excited to explore Oregon. I started with a short walk in a small park, and now I'm heading to the station wagon to set off.
Oh dear little bike, how am I going to use you in Oregon, huh? Well, in Oregon and everywhere else?
This is part of the information I was given on one hand by the guides from the Oregon State Parks. Everywhere they tell you where you're allowed to sleep, camp, and what you must pay for.
Which is this route that I'm taking? The 101 mile by mile? Everything you can do?
Scenic byways, places you can go and take pictures, look at that. Where are the welcome centers? Where are the campgrounds? And when I told them I was traveling in a van, they said, "Oh, would you also be interested in places where there are showers?" I said yes, so he marked several of the campgrounds for me, where you might not stay, but you can just pay for the shower and use it. This is excellent news, which is always good for travelers. The very first thing I want to do in Oregon, first of all, is to load ramps. We know that California, since it has a lot of taxes, many things are more expensive. Well, mainly gas, lodging, and to some extent food.
Although many people told me I wouldn't notice much of a difference in Oregon with that, I definitely do with gas. It's much cheaper here. Last time I paid $5.49 per gallon. Let's see what price surprises us this time.
Oregon. And another thing they told me at the Welcome Center is that Oregon is mostly known for having a more relaxed pace of life.
If we compare it to California, maybe there aren't as many big cities like Los Angeles or San Francisco. Even though Portland is big, there aren't that many, and most are more like small towns.
They told me that
The distance this route is designed for between city and city is about an hour and a half from one town to another.
Because back when they designed this route, now that I'm letting it go by.
Of course, there weren't the cars we have now, nor the roads, nor the kind of highways we have today.
And if you happen to get rainy days, you could spend the whole day just getting from one town to another.
That's why it takes an hour and a half to travel between towns. Clearly an hour and a half.
I'm talking about modern vehicles, not about the
Estanciera, but
Above all, another thing that makes Oregon stand out is that it has a lot of forests, a lot of natural habitat. And that a slightly calmer pace of life, which I find really tempting and makes me really want to cross over. The trash bins are blue in Oregon. Watch out, things are changing in California.
I don't remember. I think they were gray, but it caught my attention that they're blue.
Yes, gentlemen, the time has come. How much do they say it is?
423. I was filling up the tank, Dad. I was filling up the tank.
What a difference from 549 to 423.
They're filling it up for him now. It's not self-service anymore. Hernancito told me.
A friend from Los Angeles warned me to be careful, as grabbing the item myself might lead others to assume I'm from California. They load 4.23. It was 8.8 gallons. Look, what a nice little car. What? Suck on that. 8.8 gallons? It cost me $39. At the price I paid last time in California, it would have been $48. So I saved $9.70 to be exact on one fill-up. Multiply this by all the times I fill up and the number of gallons it takes.
This time because I had... what? Okay?
He mentioned something about the wheel that I didn't understand. Regardless, I saved nearly $10 on this fill-up. Excellent. There it is.
What he was telling me is that I ran over a cone.
I never saw the cone, so I just left it there. Well, I think it's great.
It's excellent news. Saving money on gas and being able to drive more miles to enjoy better places.
I don't know if this can be done. I guess it can. I hope so.
And now, I'm starting to travel the roads of Oracle. I'm passing through what you could call the first town. There were some really beautiful facades. Back there, look.
So small? Oh, well.
I'm in Oregon. What a joy.
These landscapes are crazy. So many trees. I go inside like this, as if I were in the forest, with really tall trees. I love it, and there are lots of places to stop, but tucked away in the little forest. And I saw a lot of families with their little tables outside, in the dirt parking lot, eating, making food, having lunch.
Very nice.
Every now and then you come out of the forest and you get these beautiful landscapes. It's meant to be enjoyed slowly, calmly, and just enjoyed.
What do you think about these landscapes?
My God, what beauty.
I arrived at a small town called Gold Beach.
It got a little cloudy. At times there were small sprinkles, a light drizzle, nothing to worry about.
And I'm passing through my first little Oregonian town in Oregon.
There are a lot of little places to stop, to go to the sea. Hey, what a little getaway.
It's still going to be cold, but I'm more in the mood to stay somewhere with a forest, trees, trails for hiking.
Barbecue.
It wouldn't be bad to have a burger, right? Look, $4.19, $4.23.
It's even cheaper there. Look.
Goose, Forest Patrol, they just passed by, they waved, they smiled, good vibes. Okay, let's keep going a little further. I feel like continuing a bit more on the road and reaching a small place where I can stop.
In the nature to sleep.
Forest?
Campground. That's right? And then the little bridge that's coming up for us.
Oops, but it said something here. To the right, the route shows so you can see, but here it said something about Forest Campground?
If I find something around here?
Better, but even better, because tomorrow I'll keep driving early in the morning, but...
I'm not sure of my destination. I saw a sign for Forest Campground, so I'm going to check the map to see what's there.
It said National Forest, Scenic Bayway. And what I understand is that on all the routes that are national forests, which are like national forests, it's allowed to stop and sleep.
But I would have to find a spot that's a bit nicer.
Now, I'll take a quick look at the map and decide. Well, I have some good news, and it's that, by applying the technique...
That the lady told me about, the campgrounds let you take a shower. I was searching on Overlander and found a couple of campgrounds.
So I'm gonna go ask and see if they'll let me take a quick shower. Without needing to stay at the campground, because I was also checking and there's a forest campground. I'll have a short wait after leaving here, which isn't bad at all. And it's like a place where you can park, there's nothing there, but you can stay and you're right next to the river.
So that's nice. Let's try the shower first, and then I'll go to this place I told you about to see if I can get some sleep.
Completely surrounded by nature. Let me tell you, as I'm passing by, I'm going through small little towns. And here,
The one who doesn't have a Sambarumban motorhome like that one over there, I think that's one of those known as a fifth wheel.
Yes. It's a trailer, but a luxury one. If you don't have one of those, you have a boat, a launch. You could see everything in those yards. Impressive. Really well taken care of. Really neat. The grass trimmed. Nice little fences.
The other day I read a comment from someone who got upset because I used a lot of diminutives. I don't understand why. I don't use that many.
But the route is really nice. It goes... Well,
The place is this Mount Leaf Park campground. I think I'm going the wrong way. The place, I mean, for the shower, right?
Wish me luck. Hope this goes well. They use 5 per vehicle.
Pay at the office. And where is the office?
Is that the office? The one with the flag?
Okay, we have it very well marked everywhere, so we don't go over 5 miles per hour.
Well, this isn't the office.
Well, there's a man showing up there, because there's no one here. It's just that here, a lot of things you see are handled like this. There's no one.
You fill out the slip, leave the money, that's it, you've paid.
And one of the neighbors told me, no, don't worry about it. Can I take pictures of your truck?
And I went in through the shower and he told me there's a lot of people who do it. So you go in, you have to put in the coin. Cheapskates. It might be that in the next scene you don't recognize me.
The glorious, glorious moment. The water should start running now. Ah, I'm missing one.
It never stops being wonderful to take a hot shower.
Oh, how beautiful. Let's find a little place to sleep in nature. Okay.
We're going to be right.
Perfect.
4.8 km to reach that spot by the river. Let's go.
Let's see how it is.
I just arrived at the National Forest Rock rehearsal, Kiju, or something like that. There's the entrance. Let's see what's up.
Camp post, huh? Host, should I ask?
I'm going to ask. Perfect. So look, he went in. There he goes.
Well, this is kind of like... I didn't quite get it, you know? When I wanted to explain it to him.
Ah, I think I didn't quite get it. It's a kind of campground with like 3 areas. On one side, tent site. That's for tents. And he told me, well, you'll go and see it. And that costs $15 a night. He asked me, how many nights do you want to stay?
I told him one night that I'd continue the next day.
If you're going to spend a night, you can go to the river, and the river is free, I tell him.
I prefer that option due to the natural surroundings and the cost.
Also, still,
It's one of the cheapest campgrounds I've seen since I entered the United States. $15 a night.
It must be these places, but they're not that nice either. Everything is covered, and now it's cloudy and drizzling.
no. I definitely prefer the river because it's more open. Rebele, come on, man. He asked me, where are you from? From Argentina? Oh, that's amazing. And he was looking at the truck and everything.
And he told me if you stay more than 1 or 2 nights, the police, the rangers, they'll come and kick you out.
I told him to relax, that it's just for 1 night. Well, that's the plan, but you know these things can change.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's gonna be nice to stay around here.
Hold on, I'm going to park here. Not the bridge, for God's sake. Stop! Oh, the road is here. Perfect. I'm going to follow the road.
Didn't even check. I've got the estanciera. He asked me, do you have a 4x4? I say no. He replies, be careful then. I respond, of course, I'm always careful.
How nice to sleep here. Look at this. How nice it would be to sleep here by the river, right? And I'm going to go walk to that little bridge.
Cars will definitely pass through here.
I have a great spot. I'll put it over there on the grass.
The thing is, here... Oh, Dad, look at the place we've ended up at.
What do you guys think? I don't know. The view is beautiful.
I tried driving the estanciera a little further, and I can tell you, the rock started to do something.
Cynthia would have gotten goosebumps.
So luckily I got out and parked it here, and now I'm going to take advantage before the sun goes down to take a little walk. And I'm going to cross that bridge with my bike, even though it's crazy. The river is beautiful, and I want to spend the night here. I also want to explore the little path and check out the bridge. Here we go! There, I just saw that as soon as I leave the place where I'm staying.
A winding trail goes up around the trees, looking beautiful. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll take the chance to go through there and walk a bit among the trees. It always does much good. Renewing energy, cleansing, and purifying. It's beautiful.
Here's the bridge. I didn't catch the name. Let me lift this up so you can see what it is.
Oh my god, look!
Beautiful.
How beautiful. What a beautiful bridge. What a beautiful color the river has. The water, luckily, is not that cold.
I was considering going out in just a t-shirt, but I decided to bring my sweatshirt too. It's nice and very pleasant out.
To ride a bike and exercise for a while.
5 Rush River.
And I don't know what else.
But let's go up and see what's there.
Hey, who voted to come up here?
Stop messing around. Let's begin.
I'm coming.
It feels nice. My legs are throbbing, my heart too, like this. Oh, look, how nice. How nice. Okay, let's keep going. More small waterfalls flow into the river. I continue climbing the path. Look at that! What a beautiful view. The river down there is such a beautiful color.
That's something I've discovered on these routes, by bike, and also in the station wagon.
Whenever there's an uphill climb, you have to make the effort, and it's tough, but when you get to the top, there's always a reward.
Whether it's an impressive view like what you see here from the river and these beautiful trees. It's a boost to keep moving forward, but there's always a reward, and I really like that.
Some might have said, why get so excited about the shower if we're just gonna sweat again afterward?
And you know what? They're right, honestly, they're right. But hey, that's how this journey is, man. You shower when you can, when you find a shower, and that's what we're gonna do.
Oh no, look at this! Let's go down the slope!
It's beautiful. No, please, I want to feel the fresh air.
Okay, let's not get too excited either. But it's worth it.
To be alive. Of course, it's worth it.
How nice it is to be on the bike and enjoy all the places in the town. My God. How beautiful, how...
Beautiful. Look where I am, my God. Look where I'm gonna sleep.
Everything neat and tidy, ready to cook. But one thing I love to do in these outdoor places is to set free this little piece that a gentleman gave us.
Do you remember? Back there in La Paz, right? With the flag of Argentina. Check out that little detail, huh?
To get into the Estanciera, it's getting dark, the river, the Estanciera bridge, and nature.
Doesn't it feel amazing in places like this? I love it. Let's get ready to make a nice dinner. Someone mentioned Che, but it's a bit dark there.
To cook, wait a second. Long live Lee Delights. Time to cook.
First, the cutting board. The tomatoes go there. These noodles, knife for the trash, for the glass.
Come over here, you. Cutting board. Honestly, it makes a lot of noise.
The key is to put another layer. And this is where we're going to do it.
The fideazos.
Garlic, tomato, and onion. I'm perfect. This will turn out amazing.
Touch, yes.
I was starting to like it. Oh, what a beautiful life. Give me some noodles over here.
This salt. Oh, please, this sauce is something else.
Look at this dish.
Let's put on some music. Good morning. And with this incredible landscape of the mountains, the trees, the fog, and an apple in my hand.
I'm getting ready to go trekking. I'm heading over there, to that mountain.
There's a beautiful trekking route that goes up, and I want to take advantage of it and walk a bit.
It rained a lot last night. Cold, a little windy, but waking up today and seeing all the fog up there in those trees.
Seeing this landscape while having my morning coffee was truly breathtaking. It was an incredibly beautiful experience.
And I really want to go trekking, so let's head over there.
This uphill path continues without reaching the trail yet. It's just the entrance before the actual trail.
It's raining, my feet are freezing, but I started sweating like crazy because it just goes up, 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 up.
My heart started pounding, but this fog, these trees, and the sound of the water.
And a total silence.
It's amazing to be here.
Take care of and enjoy your national park, your national forests.
The trail starts, but over there inside, how beautiful.
I hope you can hear the sound of the droplets falling on the leaves because it's intense, strong, and beautiful. It's getting a little stronger each time.
Very beautiful.
Tell me if you like hiking, if you enjoy these kinds of trails, or if you prefer the car or the bike.
A parachute?
Look, it was getting narrower and narrower. Well, not only was it narrow, but it was also full of water. Look at how my pants ended up, but these are waterproof, so it's fine. The water just runs off and keeps going. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love being like this, walking these trails in the rain, pretty much totally lost in the middle of the forest. It's really nice. It's really nice. Look at all that water. I love doing this kind of hike, trekking in the mountains. I think it's amazing.
A huge rain started, my feet are freezing, I had to change my sneakers and put on warm socks.
But I had already left everything ready here to go out and keep exploring the Borigania trails of Oregon. I love passing through this place, enjoying being so close to the river to go biking, trekking, and also to do. When I was leaving, Daryl stopped me. He's the man at the entrance and kind of the one who takes care of this whole place. Oh man. 4x4 estanciera, look at this.
Sometimes I have the instinct to look over there to see what face the blonde is making.
In this place, I would put her characteristic faces of emotion.
I told them I spoke with Dore, a really cool guy. He asked for my YouTube channel because he wanted to check it out, but I'm not sure why. He took the truck's picture, and when his wife arrived, I showed them the interior. He was very friendly and encouraged me to stay and enjoy the location.
It's nice here he told me about this trail, what it was like.
And before I left, they told me they have 6 hens, they lay 6 eggs a day, right? 1 egg from each hen, and they have so many eggs, they don't even know what to do with them anymore. They don't sell them. They give them to the ranchers or to the people who come to stay here. So they gave me 12 eggs as a gift. Let's see if they're here now. It looks like not, but it's wonderful. Honestly, it's beautiful. I loved it because it's that...
The place evoked a feeling of wanting to stay and enjoy its beauty for a while. They told me it was beautiful, and I agreed.
There's the sign where everything that is the national forest begins. And in all these places where there's an exit, like there, well, not there.
If it says day use, you can't stay, but if it's just a rest area, you can stay there without any problem.
No one is going to say anything to you, he tells me. The places here are prepared for people's enjoyment, which is amazing. How could you not enjoy it? Look at this bridge. I love bridges like this. I was passing by down there. It ended up being nearly 2 days, which was great.
Total beauty. I'm fascinated with making trails like this, like these that go up, that go down, that go through the middle of the forest.
I find it fascinating, even when they have steep descents like this one you see here.
How beautiful.
Let me know in the comments if you like it. Are you more of a forest or a beach person? I have my answer, but I'd like to know what you like more. Let's get back to the copter and keep moving forward with it. Alaska Dream? He's stretching out the water again. The water, look.
I waited a bit for the rain to stop and it was good. The sun came out for a moment and then hid again.
What can we do? But at least it's not raining and I'm crossing some fields, some spectacular fields. Ladies and gentlemen, in this solemn act we are fulfilling 52,000 kilometers. Traveling from Argentina to Alaska, old man. 52,000 kilometers, traveling along Highway 101 in Oregon, United States.
Heading to Alaska. Check that out and look at this. 52,000 kilometers. Now we're going for more, we're going for much more.
Everything was going great on the road. I was on the highway, witnessing perfect, beautiful, and incredible landscapes. But at one point I said, "This is way too easy," and no, actually I didn't say that.
I saw that I could take a shortcut to the place I was going, and I got off the main road. This is the map.
I was coming along this yellow one you see here, and this was the route I had to take. But I noticed a small white road that cut through, and I decided to take it to get out. It was fantastic. I took a shortcut and ended up in the same place, saving several kilometers. The thing is, it started turning into a dirt road a few kilometers back, and now up ahead too. There's a little sign that says 1-lane road ahead, which means it's going to turn into a 1-lane road. That is, be careful, because if someone comes, you'll have to maneuver to pass each other.
In other words, that's what they're telling me.
The number of stops there are to watch the sunset, to see the sea, to enjoy the scenery is incredible. There are a ton of them. I'm telling you all this so I don't have to look so far ahead.
This got much more complicated than I anticipated.
But these are the roads I like to take, traveling on dirt roads that are a bit more remote, but not too much.
Not so much on the main roads. Let's cross our fingers.
We hope everything goes well, and that it doesn't get too steep, and that's it. The problem is if it gets too steep.
10 kilometers per hour, traffic jam.
Traffic jam, well, just to clarify, we're arriving at the town and things can get congested here. With so many people living in these beautiful, sun-drenched green places, it must be wonderful. Uh-huh. Okay, let's go in. First,
Did you hear that stone?
like a stone hit? Ah, it keeps going up and you can see that it gets a little steeper. But this is an Estanciera, man. For those who didn't know, it was an Estanciera from 1960.
Continental engine, 6 cylinders of pure power, energy and strength.
To climb anything.
So, the first one with little noises, but here we go. We're keeping our distance. I'm giving you publicity. You have to deliver for me.
Look.
It's taking a bit. We're nearly there. Hold on a second. I turned on the fan just in case, but it didn't work. And over there, it's still going up, but I think it was a bit steep.
Estanci, we're almost there.
Now we go up there, then we go down until we cross a river. And then, let's go Estanci. Let it out. Yes, it's coming out and going.
Let's go, huh?
Yes, there it goes.
Go up.
How do you see yourself here, Rubia?
How do you see yourself? Come on, you can connect.
Yes.
Take that!
Estanciera? Just old and hairy.
Queen?
Damn it. Let's see. Well, I can't grab it.
A lot of celebration speed, because you don't know what's there.
Of course, and now everything we climbed, well, we're going to go back down because we're going to reach the river.
And then there's a whole area of curves and counter curves. Let's see.
What does the road have in store for us? The scenery is beautiful. We're doing well. Temperature and oil pressure are good. Just missing some mate tea.
The river, and we started to go up again.
And there he goes. He's coming out. It's like when he gets momentum, he goes all out.
But it's like, there are times.
Look at this.
And look how he uploads it.
Sometimes it seems like he struggles to build momentum.
I don't know, maybe it regulates differently, I don't know, but when it catches on, it goes, it's crazy.
This is what I love about the Estanciera.
Come on.
It's just a little bit.
Go on, it's windy outside. Come on, get all the way there.
Okay, relax. Because it gave off a little smell, of course it was forcing the clutch quite a bit.
Look at what's left. It's missing 2 meters. And we're up. I think it starts going down from there. Let's hope. There it is. One last little push. And that's it. It was risky to come in here.
But well, a little bit of dirt road with landscapes like these.
And a sunset that looks like it's turning out beautiful. And I want to end the day on the coast, in front of the sea.
Oh my god, how beautiful, how nice it is when you get out of those complications. It's great when things work out well.
What I did with the clutch isn't something I should do often, as it could wear it out or burn it. Wow.
Woohoo, I couldn't brake. I need the momentum.
And here we are back at the famous Highway 101. You go along the coast, little by little, actually. 18 kilometers from Cuspe, and we keep moving forward calmly.
And nothing happened here. Yes, I made it to the little place I wanted to get to before. It's just a few kilometers from Kufei, but this is where I wanted to watch the sunset, and it looks amazing.
If I get access to the little beach, if there's a little beach, that's what I mean.
This is by far the kind of moment when I miss the blonde the most.
This little moment after the road, arriving at a beautiful place like this beach. Let's see, getting the mate ready.
I'm going to move a little closer here to watch the sunset, drinking some mate.
But it's in these moments that I miss the blonde the most.
I wish you were here. It would be wonderful.
It's really nice to be exploring this, getting to know a new state, and enjoying natural wonders like this.
I wanted to feel the sand on my feet, for God's sake, to walk.
Barefoot, how nice.
The other day I was watching a movie, it's called Wild Soul, and it said that every day there's a sunset and a sunrise there for us, and it's up to us to be there to enjoy it. Today it makes me feel, I don't know, really happy to have reached this place. Not because of the place, not because of the journey, but because I'm in a new state, and that makes me feel like I'm still moving forward with this goal of Alaska. But simply because of what I'm experiencing, because of what I'm living, because of what this journey is doing, because I know all of you are there on the other side accompanying me on this incredible adventure.
In the next video, I'm going to go out.
Starting from Coos we'll continue along the 101 with the goal of reaching Portland, and I'll tell you more about Portland.
It's the end of Farewell to Oregon.
Because, well, these two states are relatively short compared to what I went through in California, both Oregon and Washington.
And I'm very close to Canada. It gives me goosebumps because...
Please, let's continue.
Enjoying this journey. Thank you for being there on the other side. Every Friday, I send you a big hug, and I'll see you in the next video.
It's worth traveling. Traveling, it's worth traveling. Traveling is worth it.